Hello. Okay, so I don't know who I'm talking to. I have no idea. But this just came to me, came to my spirit, it came to my heart, and I have to share it. I just have to share it. So, sometimes when you're dealing with people, you're not going to be on the same page. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be in friendships, it could be in relationships, it could be, even sometimes with your kids, you could be on a completely different wavelength as them, and everybody wants different things with their life. They have a different way that they see things, and everyone was raised differently, so you're not going to always, have the same idea as someone else. So, and sometimes when it comes down to, friendships and relationships, and I hate to be the one to say let stuff go and let go, but just like a situation that I was in previously, I realized that me and a person wasn't on the same page very early. And I could have bet money that this situation would not have ended this way. You know, I had we weren't on the same page at all. And I kept saying, and the more I said it, the more I felt like I was nagging, and the more to that person it seemed like I was nagging, when really I was just trying to get us on the same page. Like, okay, so this is what I want to work on. What do you want to work on? What do you think that, how you think we can get this together where we could be on the same page? It's okay to live a life where you just want to have a family, you want to just sit down and you want to just chill. But that's one of those things where you have to talk to a person in a relationship about, like, if that's what you want to do. Like, hey, I see you having babies in the next 2 or 3 years. I want you to be this. I want you to be that. I want you to be my wife. I want you to be my husband. I'll talk to you about that thing. But if you want to be a business couple, that's something that you have to speak about. That's something you have to talk, to whoever about, for those expectations. So with that being said, in situations like that, you have to basically just explain to someone where you want to be at in this amount of time. So you have people who laugh at you and thinking that, hey, you've been saying this for years that you're going to do this. All of these things takes time, it takes effort, it takes all types of stuff to get things off the, sometimes you just don't know how to get there. You don't know what to do. And that's why when two heads come together, there's this magic that happens, And if you realize that those two heads that's being put together it's not producing anything, sometimes you just have to leave that alone, because it's not what you're looking for. It's not what you're trying to do. And when I realized that this was the case, I felt very heartbroken. I felt very heartbroken that we weren't on the same page, that we couldn't even get on the same page. We were not connected at all. And I kept saying, like, what can I do? And it wasn't their fault. It wasn't my fault. It's just something that we could not work out. And, and sometimes people will laugh at you and be like, well, you've been saying this, you're going to do this, and you've been saying you're going to, if you have one person who's making all the sacrifices, if you have one person who's doing, the majority of everything and trying to, get everything together, then it's automatically going to seem that way. You know what I'm saying? It's going to seem that way because this person has to keep starting over. And even if they're successful, the other person won't be able to see it because they don't understand the vision. They don't see what's happening. I was just watching this video, that was, the couple, and they were talking about, just the things that they were working on together and just working on those things. And these ideas and these thoughts just started coming in my head, Sorry, my hair looking crazy. My hair is doing whatever it wanted to at this point. So, yeah. But you understand where I'm going with this. Sometimes in relationships or in friendships or whatever the case is, you have to start over. You have to let go of some of the things you have to, work out. And some things you just cannot work out. And it's okay. So, you have to be able to know when it is that's time to call it quits. You have to know when it's time to walk away from something. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be a billionaire, a millionaire. That's not my goal. My goal isn't to be a millionaire or billionaire. My goal is not to be in a relationship and be, married and have children. Those are not my goals specifically, if those things happen along the way, that's awesome, but that's not what my goals are, my personal goals are. And the goals that I am working on, that I have been working on, I'm very close to them. I have been working on some of these things since last year, some things that I've been working on, and I see all the results in it, and I am able to reap the benefits from the things that I have sown in for so many years. I've been working on some of the things that I couldn't work on because I was too busy trying to go back and get other people and help them, and you know, when nobody was helping me. Who was helping me when I was working on all of these things? And then people have a nerve to rub in your face what they feel like they've accomplished before you. And it's not that you're not ahead of me, sweetheart. We're not in competition. There's no way that you can compare your success to my success, because it's not the same thing. We don't want the same thing. So, you know, your situation and my situation ain't the same. And I'm not talking about myself. I'm just speaking in general, like, you know, and that's it in that sense. So I hope you guys got something from this video. Sometimes, you know, in relationships or friendships or whatever, just for the sake of being able to finish or start or whatever you have to do with your situation, you have to just make it work. It's not always going to be where you have agreements with other people about your plan. If you have something that you're trying to execute, it's important to have those people around you that's going to understand your vision. And if they don't understand your vision, you have to be able to know where to cut it off and where to draw the line. And if you're okay with them not having the same vision as you, you have to still know where that flat line is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. If you guys want to, don't forget to keep those positive vibes, you guys. That's very important, to keep those positive vibes. And I'll see you in the next video. And if you guys have resonated with anything I said today, please comment down below and let me know what you think. If you agree, if you disagree, if there's something that I missed out on saying, feel free to comment down below and let me know what you think about it. And if you guys don't think anything, you don't have to comment. It's fine. If you think something you're afraid to speak, you don't have to comment. It's fine. But if you have something you want to share with me, feel free to comment it down below. And I will see you in the next video later.